Alrighty. Here we go. Let's go live and okay, perfect. We're live on YouTube now. Awesome, awesome. Let's make some money today, guys. I'm ready to make some money. I woke up, I felt fucking amazing. Right now, we are looking at GRVI. Launch of Amazon Irrigation Division. Revenues up. Launches Amazon. Okay, so they have great news. Great news. Now, we are at all-time highs right now. I do want to see a pullback down to around $7. I don't want to buy near these highs. I want to see a consistent pullback a little bit more before we even consider buying in here. I want to see a pullback down to 7, maybe 680 below VWAP so we can continue higher during market open. I'm also looking at NRXP. We are following a beautiful downtrend right now. I think we could easily continue to pull back here. I mean, our next support level, once we break this level, we don't have much support until 1150. I think we're going to break 12 pretty easy. That's pretty natural resistance. Hello, how you doing? Would you guys rather have me on me, or would you rather have it on my charts? I think let's try that. You'd rather have it on my charts. And so we'll have it on my charts for now. Let's see if you guys like that more. We have KORE. Not a huge fan. Well, what I am watching is OPAD. I am watching OPAD. We ran up huge all the way up to, they announced a $12 price target. Now, I am testing a strategy where you buy at open if there is a price target that is above. It's significantly above. We'd opened at 8 or close to 8 and all the way at 12. That's around 50%. We ran. Now I am looking for that slow move all the way back up to 12 during, maybe not back up to 12, maybe back up to 1050, maybe 950, depending how far this goes lower. But I am looking to get in on OPAD as when it comes lower. What are you doing? I'm setting up, trying to figure out the best stocks to watch for day trading, and we're going to day trade it. Do you like CEI? No. OCGN? Not really. And AMC? Not really. I don't like any of those for long-term or swing trading, but those have good day trading potential if they do get the hype and are gaining. And then we are watching GRVI. GRVI is ripping to the upside, and we're increasing in volume. This could come all the way up to 830. If we break 830, we really don't have much resistance until 850 and then potentially $9. There it is. We're ripping to the upside, just moving. On this candle alone, we're up 5%. I'm not either. I'm not going to short against the momentum. We are watching NRXP. On clinical data testing its experimental COVID-19 drug. Journal of Infectious Disease and Treatment publishes positive trial data that helps with critical COVID-19 respiratory failure. So NRXP could absolutely rip. And we know that NRXP likes to run. Look at NRXP, ripped up, boom, boom, boom. If we don't see it right out of the gate, get a lot of momentum to the upside, then NRXP is going to drop to the downside for most likely. See how we don't move up at all, drop to the downside. Move up a little bit, then drop to the downside. Move up and then drop everything. Here, we rip to the upside and then give everything back. And we know NRXP is actually a low float play as well. And NRXP is, it's a 20 million float. So it's not like super low, but it is something that we are going to watch. Right out of the gate, if we don't see NRXP really hold a good levels. Okay, we did break this level, which is okay. We're going to see this another fourth touch. Potentially we have one touch, two touch, looking for that third touch, and then a fourth touch on the downtrend. With the break, you could catch this back up to the pre-market highs and then potentially even higher. I mean, right now the implied volatility for some calls are, I was at 12.50, but now it's moved up $2. So those are going to be around $200, or even higher for if you're trying to look for some calls. And we have KORE. Not a huge fan of anything. Not a huge fan of that at all. And then what else? Let's go ahead and take a look at our options. Let's see what's going on. And right now our SPY is getting some bullish reaction. Did we close? We are. The SPY's just been ripping up to the since we closed. Almost up 1% overnight. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the SPY. Now we are on this downtrend for the SPY, so I do want to actually see. Today we are sitting at around 440. Oh wow, yeah, we're ripping to the upside. We're right on this downtrend now. I would want to see a pullback today. I'm looking to buy some calls for a strong pullback on the SPY, maybe around to 436. At 436, that would be a great opportunity to potentially buy. At 436, that's also yesterday's low, or yesterday's high, and 2 days ago's highs for the SPY. So I would be looking for the SPY to have a lot of bearish momentum. I mean, also, like, it might happen yesterday, and we ripped the upside and then dump. Let's go ahead and adjust our trend line just a little bit. I really do think the SPY will come down to around 434. I want to see this right out of the gate because I do expect the SPY to see some bearish momentum. And if we see we don't have that much volume, let's go ahead and actually zoom in on the 1 hour time frame. So I really don't see much volume here, except we have really high volume on this candle. See, if that's telling me that, okay, the relative volume is increasing with a really small spread. Now, since we have a small spread at the top, really close to market open, and it's at the top of a trend line, that's telling me that, okay, you know, the SPY is now getting higher volume at the top. Sellers are now entering the market. I am looking for the SPY to pop lower. I do, and if we go ahead and let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour. Give me 1 second. Yeah, again, we don't really have much volume. That volume on that on this 15-minute is higher, so I do want to see that. We don't have any volume and it's just moving up. So I'm looking to buy some puts. We're gonna be gapping up again, and our price target to fill the gap is going to be at 435. So I am gonna be looking for some puts today. Let's see what kind of puts I could be looking for. Now I think we could come down to our price target. It's going to be around 436. 436 is going to be our price target. I think we could easily see. Let's go ahead and look at our options profit calculator, see what we can potentially gain. Sorry guys, sorry. Let me actually look at TikTok here. Keep it up. Thank you guys. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you for the 4 likes. How can I start? I'm a newbie. Any tips? Yes. So if you want to start, definitely start in a simulator. 100%. Oh, sorry, Yasmin. GM, I can look at that in a sec. I was occupied. But yes, if you're just a newbie, start with a thank you for the follow. Simulator. TD Ameritrade has a nice simulator, but it's extremely laggy sometimes. So maybe I haven't tried Webull Simulator or Ross Cameron Simulator or TradingView Simulator. So yeah, find a good simulator. I did TD Ameritrades for probably around 4 months. That's all I did. And then after you do that, I would suggest reading. I have around probably 10 to 12 trading books over there that I think you guys need to read. Let's see what, hold on, Josh is talking about this. And honestly, it's just about being in a good community. Like coming in to my live stream, learning, teach, like just listening is a great for free. And then I can look at AFR. Oh, whoa. There's an AFRM and EVID in a sec. You want to replace your 9-to-5 job. Well, if you're still brand new to trading, don't think that you're going to replace your 9-to-5 job within a year. Do I think the S&P 500 is going down for here? I have no idea what the fuck's going to happen to it. It's all about probabilities, but yes, I might be considering buying puts on the SPY. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, if you want to replace your 9-to-5 job, you have to be practicing and you have to develop a strategy. So let's go ahead and look at, good morning, Yasmin, sorry for the wait. Let's go ahead and look at KORE. Guys, come over to the YouTube. You can see my screen. I will be, and then we can, oh, okay. Why are we moving up for KOUR? Let's go ahead and go to our actual, oh, I have this on my watch list, actually. See, I don't see much news. I mean, there's a news a couple days ago, and it might just be momentum. And I honestly really don't like this price action. Really choppy, and just nothing is really screaming bearish. Or so this is a back burner play that I'm watching for KORE. And now let's go ahead and take a peek at some of these other stocks that we wanted to. Thank you for the guys for the likes. Let's go and look at AFRM. Moving up. Recommends buying PayPal in this Wall Street Bet's favorite stock. I mean, we're moving up. I mean, on the daily, we are at an all-time. Are we at an all-time high? I think we might be. We do have a couple gaps to fill. We are getting overextended with lighter volumes. So do expect a pullback maybe down to 130, maybe even down to 105 if we do break that 130 level for AFRM. Then we have EVID. It's not popping up. Download Thinkorswim app, watch some videos how to use it. Yes. Thinkorswim is very, very complicated. It's extremely complicated, and you're going to be learning new things. If you're in Thinkorswim every single day for around 2 hours practicing it and just studying it, it will still probably take you a couple months to master everything about it. That will take time and practice. Yes, day trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. A lot of people say it is, but if you come into the mindset thinking that you are going to get rich from day trading, then you're not going to make money trading. If you want to go pro, let's look. Go pro. GoPro gapped up. Wonder what's the news. Is there any news? Announces third quarter earnings. We might be in a falling wedge potentially. I mean, that's not the best. I guess it's pretty good. Then we have a potential. I mean, this could be considered a one. I mean, this could be considered one. There's so many trend lines here that's kind of working for the falling wedge that I think we are going to see a pop out of this. Doesn't matter which one it is. It's really just this top trend line that we want to look for. I think if we make a nice double bottom off this 856 level, I think we could see this back up to 10 and then potentially 1158 in the next few months. So I would be looking for a nice double bottom with confirmation of increasing in volume, and then we could see it maybe pop over. I've been reading that people are saying it's very undervalued. Yeah, I mean, right now I do think it's undervalued as well, just because we're kind of, I mean, obviously this is just technicals. I haven't looked at any of the fundamentals for GoPro, but right now we have 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, and I actually just made a video on YouTube about the downtrend break. we're coming up in the fourth touch. I want to see a double bottom with a potential higher volume doji candle, and then you could potentially catch a call back up to $10. So there's the dollar. There's a dollar right there. If you can get a delta with a pretty high delta, then you're going to be sitting pretty for GoPro. Nvidia, yes, sorry. Thoughts on AMC? Thank you for the follow. AMC is not a good stock to swing trade, but it is a good stock to day trade if it is moving. Now, we were going to look at Nvidia. Gapping up for some reason. What's going on there? I think it's just momentum. There's no news today. Where could it go? Now, we did fill this gap. We had increasing volume yesterday with a lower wick to the downside. I'm not a huge fan of that. Well, we did pull it back, and buyers are now starting to take it in, and we did see a bullish reaction. I do think today we might see it. Okay, there it is. It's up to 1337, really right on that resistance level that we were talking about. Break over those pre-market highs. Honestly, break over the pre-market highs. We have room back up to 216, potentially, maybe even 218. Let's go ahead and look at a shorter time frame. Let's look at the 4 hours. I bet you we can definitely see Nvidia might be a good option to buy some calls today. Anywhere over 213. Over those pre-market highs, we have room back up to 215, and then potentially back up to 218.35 today alone. So I would be looking for Nvidia calls over 213. So let's go and tell the team over 213 over. Over pre-market highs. I think we have room to 215 and then potentially 218. So I am going to look right now. What I'm watching is Nvidia calls to the upside, and I'm also watching for the SPY puts. Holding 60,000 shares of FAMI. So, hey, man, you are the big diamond hands that I know. Congrats to you. I have a lot of respect for that. You've come on the streams. I'm still holding. And then there was one a while ago that you're talking about in the Discord. I remember you holding. Do you think Prague will continue downtrend for the next 2 days? Let's go ahead and look at PROG. I mean, after this big move, I do expect to start to pull back. And we have now decreasing volume today. With a bullish reaction, we're now gapping up. I would like to stay above this trend line. And I want to see decreasing volume today and staying above this trend line, because we might be forming a falling wedge potentially. And it's hard to kind of see. It looks like it's almost a descending triangle, but it's really not. This falling wedge right here for the pop back up to those highs, because we did break out of this downtrend, out of this wedge, and I think we have a lot of room. Okay, there it is. And there's a lot of, don't mind these lines. I think we have room back up to 4 potentially. I mean, it depends how long you want to hold. Thank you for the follow. What a good or your favorite day trade stock? It changes every day. Usually it's whatever's on my scanners. Right now it's GRVI that I'm watching. Oh, we still have 30 minutes to market open. Wow. We still have plenty of time. It looks like GRVI is kind of losing steam to the upside. Thank you for the follow. I still hold IGC2. Yep. Awesome. I don't sell for losses. Hey, yeah, if you invest in good companies, then you don't have to sell for losses. Just hold for long term. Holding 12,000 shares of VIAC. Should I keep or sell. Nothing for 6 months. VIAC. Let's go ahead and take a peek at it real quick. Right now, I mean, why'd we dump? Why we dumped crazy amounts for VIAC? Now we're seeing a bullish reaction. Nothing screaming bearish, nothing screaming bullish. We're just kind of consolidating. So, if you believe in the company, then yes, do it. So then we got can you do mRNA? I'm really pissed. mRNA. I had mRNA at $50 a share. I think I had 12 or 13 shares of mRNA at $50 a share. Yeah, I kicked myself for that one. We're kind of cupping on mRNA. Honestly, we have a gap to fill up at $380. I think we could continue to pop up there. We might see a nice cup and a handle. If we don't break 350, we might have to have a slight pullback, maybe down to around 320 before we actually break and continue higher. I don't invest in Moderna or those anymore because I don't like what they're fucking doing. What do you think of buying CS or CRSP at this low level? CRSP, really high volume yesterday. Yes, I think it's a very good sign that we are going to see some bullish movement now. We had really unusual volume yesterday. I think we can see CRSP back, get some bullish momentum. If we break over 98.38, we have room back up to pretty much 101 or 100. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that can come up in CR. I mean, we have we gap down, so we have room back up to 101.25. Over yesterday's highs, we have room up to 101. So, let's see where. Yeah, we have room back up to those where we closed yesterday. Let's go ahead and see, which is back up at 102. So I think honestly we could see I mean, there's so many good plays today. Thank you. You guys are like just coming at me with the good plays. CRSP. I don't even know what to. Yes, that's why I refuse to buy Facebook. I don't like their censorship. Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, mRNA, that's a loss. Ouch. Yes, do you think yeah, Facebook, I don't fuck with Facebook. They're a very, very corrupt company. mRNA, Joey, what's up, my man? Let's go ahead and look at RBLX. Okay, we had increasing volume yesterday, which is what we want to see. We have a downtrend on the play that we have to break at around, I mean, it's not the cleanest downtrend, but we could be forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Look for, as long as you don't break $70 over the next few days, we are going to see an inverse head and shoulders pattern, and then we have room back up to those, I think room back up to 80, break the downtrend, then back up to 84 for Roblox. GRVI already up $3. Do you think it'll continue up? GRVI. GRVI is one of those announces launch of Amazon. So they have good news. I think it could continue to pop up potentially. Let's go ahead and look at the past. What can happen here? If we look at the previous days, I mean, we can see that we gapped up, ripped to the upside, and gave everything back. So I think if we break over 937, we have a lot of room up to $10, $12. But we know that in the past, that GRVI likes to gap up significantly, run, and give a lot back. Here, we gap up, run, give everything back. And there's not really cheer. We gap up a little bit, run a little bit, and give everything back. So GRVI likes to give a lot back. So you don't want to be catching that to the downside. And then here's the 15-minute. Look for that 15-minute pullback, maybe down to 750. If you can catch that 750 bounce back up to 9, I think you're looking golden there. How's sorry. What do you think of buying CRSP? Yes, I think CRSP. I think yes, buy it. It's a good buy. A lot of buying coming in at that level. Then we have PROG. I think PROG has a lot of room to the upside over the next few months. I think we could see $3, $4 for PROG. not just because of um, just because the short squeeze, the hype. It's the technical play. On the charts, there's a falling wedge, and I think our next targets are $3, $4. Thoughts on RED? We're kind of cupping, which is what I want to see. Ideally, I think we might have some. We have the gap to fill at 586. If we fill that, we might and break. We do break that. We have resistance at 6 and 638. Around. I'm gonna move that down to like $6. And if we can actually make a higher low here, then I do think we'll break 6, room up to 7, and then potentially $8 for RED long term. Then let's go ahead and look at SESN. Oh, did not mean to type it in there. Then we have SESN. This is the one we're getting some really high volume yesterday. What's the reason? Moving. Expand CMC and clinical team. So they expanded their team. I think we could see this. It's getting some bullish movement. We might have some more. We closed really hot, close to the high today, yesterday, which is bullish. I think we could see it back up to 119 today. If we break over 119, we run back up to I think 120, 130 for SESN. And then we have AHCO. Would you guys rather want to see me or my screen like this? Let me know if you guys would rather see my screen or my face. I can look at those in a sec. Hold on. HCEO. We're kind of consolidating, waiting for us to define a direction. We're decreasing volume yesterday, which is what we want to see. We had a higher low on this. As long as you don't break 2284, I'm bullish on AHCO. I think we have room back. Break over yesterday's high. We have room back up to 2460 and then potentially 2550. I don't know why we gapped up and gapped down so much on AHCO. Then here, hold on. Then we have CRSP. Goodbye for long term. Yes, CRSP. We've looked at it for a while. It's a huge buy today. Yes, I think CRSP has a lot of good potential. And we have BBIG. Now BBIG is a one that I want to keep on watch here. Just because, yeah, thank you guys for the likes. Wow, we're at 600 likes. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes this stream. Let's try to get to 1,000 likes. That'd be awesome. We have BBIG. We're holding above that 660 level. We are consolidating now. We might be flagging. I think if we hold the 660 level, I think we have room back up to 719 and then potentially 730. Break 730, we have room up to $8 for BBIG over the next few days. I think we're kind of flagging. And your stops, but if you bought in now, your stops have to be below 660, and it's still not even in the best spot. If you want to have your stop in the best spot, it needs to be all below that $6 level, yesterday's low. But it could still do if you're below 660. Thoughts on Tesla? Not sure why it's moving up. Yeah, I think Tesla's going to continue to dump over the next. Let me go ahead and show you why. TSLA. So TSLA, there's our first sign. We're kind of moving up. We're having decreasing volume now, increasing volume in this candle with a bullish reaction. Not really bullish reaction, but now buyers are starting to get into the sellers are starting to jump in. But look at this rising wedge. I think we have Tesla puts down to around 700. So let's see what happened. I mean, down to 700. See, all these are too fucking expensive. I don't want to buy any of these. But I think Tesla could continue to come down. I would have your limit orders below at 775 for Tesla if it continues to dump. Then we thank you for the follow. Think FMI will make a move by Friday. Would like to know your thoughts. Let's look at FAMI. FAMI by Friday. That's tomorrow. We're kind of consolidating. We break under 35. We have room down to 30. And I mean, I can't really give a time frame on that, my man. I wish I could, but break over 39. I think we have room back up to 47 potentially for FAMI. SAFM. What the? Oh. Then we have we made a higher low. We have decreasing volume. Expect a higher low here. As long as we stay above 71, I am 71.50. I'm bullish on SAFE. And we have Zynga. Higher low, I do. If we hold this higher low, break above 760, we have room back up to 787, and then room back up to 830. So again, guys, I'm going to. Then we have TMUS. Let's look. TMUS. Don't want to catch a fallen edge, really. I mean, we have room down to. If we break this low, we have room down to 110. 110 and then potentially even lower for TMUS. I'm not a huge fan of anything. I'm not a huge fan of it right now. So, thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys for the follow. We're at 1.5 thousand likes. Let's try to get to, honestly, let's try to get to 5,000 likes. I've never had 5,000 likes on a stream. I think that would be amazing. Plus, TikTok pushed the stream more. I'd really appreciate it. And if you guys want, come over to YouTube. You can trade with me. You can watch my screen, and we can make some money together. I'm holding either way, just like your insight. Yep. I think FAMI. I don't know anything fundamental, but I think it could move. I hope it goes up for you. Thank you for the follow. And MDB. What's going on? We had some increasing volume yesterday. I do think we might see some more bullish potential here, just because we closed really close to the high yesterday. We have room back up to those highs at 1518. Or 518. Break up those highs, we have room up to 550. But if we might see a nice cup and handle starting to form. See cup and handle starting to form with the potential pullback down to around 480 with the move higher. So, okay. Thank you guys for the follow. Thank you guys for the likes. All right, let's go ahead and actually go over our watch lists. So right now we're looking at GRVI. I think we could see a GRVI maybe bounce off that 750 level back up to 9. So that is one that I'm watching. I'm going to go ahead and I'm trying something new where I'm writing down my plays, because I'm gonna just give it a shot during pre-market at least. Looking for a bounce off GRFI off 750 to all-time highs, potentially. And then I think I don't really see NRXP, I mean, yeah, there is something nice here, but I am looking for that downtrend break, and I'm not going to really write it down just in case it doesn't really happen. We have TSRI, don't like this whatsoever, so I am going to delete this off the watch list. We have CET, don't like this at all either. No really great news. We have ENSC, super choppy, deleting that. We have OPAD. Josh is watching OPAD. This is a price target of $12. We ripped all the way up to $11.27. So I am looking for OPAD right out of the gate. So I am looking for OPAD, market open buy. Then I want to see a potential, I don't like KOER. So I am looking for NVIDIA. Guys, we were talking about NVIDIA over those pre-market highs. Over those pre-market highs, we have room back up to potentially 15. Or those pre-market highs, room back to 12, 13, or break over those. Then we have, whoa. We're at 13, so we're gapping up over to 13. Yeah, break over these highs. We have room up to 15 and 13. Over to 13. Room to... Now I have to also be wary about what's happening for the SPY, just because I don't want to take NVIDIA long and the SPY short. That's just something I don't want to really do. If it sets up right, and potentially if we see the SPY rip up and break this downtrend, then yes, I will do it. But SPY, short off, downtrend. I think we have room back down to where did I think the SPY could bounce off of? I think we have room down to 436. Room to 436, and we have CRPS over the 90, over that pre-market high, or over yesterday's high. We were up to 100 and then 102. Over 988 or 98. We have, or 98.30. We have room up to 100 and then 102 for CRSP. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and look. All right, we got OCGN. Good. Hey, thank you for joining the live stream. How you doing? We have OCGN. Very light volume yesterday. What's that one? CRSP. Yes, it is CRSP. Correct. And I can go ahead and cover those one more time right before market opens, so we can all have the same kind of idea. We have very light volume yesterday. Looks like we might be seeing a reversal pattern potentially here. We might be also be making a higher lows, maybe a potential bull flag or bull pennant. Not a bull pennant, but I honestly don't like the price action at all. I wouldn't be trying to trade it. Especially, this is on the 4-hour, but on the daily, it's pretty clean. We do have a gap to fill at 769. I wouldn't be buying right now just because we have a decreasing in volume. Pfizer will dump hard within the next in 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I could easily see that, especially if all of the people start coming out with new side effects for the vaccines and stuff. And we have KTRA. And I think it would be good to pretty much short Moderna and Pfizer. Kind of cupping, which I want to see. We had a gap to fill, which at $1 did break above $1. I would like to see it stay above $1. Exactly the point. Oh yeah. And then maybe room back to 150 if we hold $1 for KTRA. Again, I don't know anything fundamental about it. So get. All right, here we go, guys. Great stream. Thank you. Today is doing good. I woke up pretty fired. Then I had this energy drink that has 300 milligrams of caffeine, so around 3.5 cups of coffee. So I'm feeling pretty good, but it's all good. And I don't know if I actually stopped. I'm trying to get off nicotine, and I haven't had it in a few days, and I actually feel amazing. I haven't had it in like a day and a half or something, and I feel great. I don't have any withdrawal symptoms, which is really surprising for me. Again, guys, if you're on TikTok, make sure to hit that like button. TikTok pushes the stream more, and if you want to see the screen better and trade with me and watch my pretty face, come over to the YouTube. Do you live stream crypto trading? No, I really don't trade crypto. I really invest in crypto, but let's go ahead and take a peek at crypto market. INC, I'm sorry, I don't really know what you mean for 4 days feeling good. I'm not too sure. CEI, I can look at that in a sec. But let's go ahead and take a peek at Bitcoin. Let's see what's going on. Again, I think we're going to consolidate in between this level for a little bit. We broke through 50,000 stupid easy. Now we're starting to find a little bit more resistance at 60. I think a lot of people are looking to buy this. Again, this could be a bull trap since we don't have that much volume compared to last time we were moving up. Oh, cigarettes. No. Oh, for 4 days feeling good. You stopped doing smoking cigarettes for 4 days? If I heard that right, then good for you, my man. That's hard. I know a lot of people that are struggling with getting off that. I agree. Stream, great energy. Thank you. I'm trying to do better streaming. I know I'm still new to this. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Then we are looking at CEI. We're above the downtrend. For some reason, I can't see the volume on the daily chart, which is what I don't want to see. But, I mean, let's go ahead and... I mean, I know how to see it. It just makes my chart look really ugly. Decreasing volume. We might see a green day here in the next few days, or maybe today. Just because, you know, we've had very decreasing volume on this pullback. And now I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. I do not like that. We might see a double bottom. Might have room back up to 2 potentially. As long as we don't break like 189 or this low, then we could potentially see it have a double bottom and room a little bit higher. But I don't expect it to rip to the upside like it was doing for CEI. Thank you guys for the follow on TikTok. Let's go ahead and actually cover. We have around 9 minutes left. Let's go ahead and cover the plays that I'm looking for. There was the bounce off. You could have got in, but I mean it wasn't a perfect bounce. And again, I'm not looking to buy this till market open. I am maybe a washout long on a 750 for GRVI. Room back up to 850 and then potentially 938. Now let's go to NRXP. NRXP. Oh, here's Wall Street sees higher open at banker. Excuse me. I'm going to mute myself real quick so I can let some shit out. Alrighty. All right, thank you for the follow on TikTok. I am looking for the downtrend break on NRXP. I mean, this is going to be one of the plays that I think I'm probably going to watch this one right out of the gate just because this one has the history of ripping to the upside. And so I am going to be watching NRXP right out of the gate. I think that's our top stock to watch. Wash out long, put my stops in, and if it doesn't go my way, my stops will hit me so I can go pay attention to OPAD. Long term, H-bar, yes, I love H-bar. H-bar is awesome. I think it could be $1 trillion coin. Obviously, I'm talking about the market cap, but and then we have OPAD. I don't think I'm really going to trade OPAD because I'm really just studying it for a new strategy. For the past 3 times I've seen announce a price target and it's pretty significantly below the price target. I'm looking for the stock to see it market open. If you can buy it and just kind of hold it and see how it can move higher. So because that's a very simple strategy. If the price target announces news, $12 price target, boom, buy it at market open, buy it or sell it when it gets like $1 away from the price target or whatever. ADA Cardano. You know, I do like Cardano. I still have a little bit of Cardano. It's not in my top 5 coins that I'm watching. Just because I think that my top 5 coins are in order. QNT. Okay, I can't say that in order. But my favorite coin is QNT. Quant. But then the rest are not in order. QNT, ICP, XRP, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Those are my top 5 cryptos that I love. Nvidia, again, over those pre-market highs, we have room back up to those pre-market highs. I think we have room up to 15 potentially, maybe even a little bit higher. Fill the gap at 1651. Yeah, so I think we could easily see this back up too. So Nvidia, if the SPY goes short, I mean over, potentially catch $3 a move here. Yeah, so I would like to see Nvidia over 213, back up to 216 today. The SPY is starting to get some down to 436. Yeah, potentially these lows. So that's our price target. And let's go ahead and make our price target a little bit cleaner on Nvidia too, just so I don't have to I don't want to mess up any of my other with my other support and resistance. Again, over yesterday's high, we have room back up to 201 for CRSP. So let's go ahead and actually there's a lot of plays that I am watching. Thank you for following on TikTok. Right now we have around 4 minutes left until market open. We have a nice downtrend on the play. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, looking for a higher low. So I think this is exactly what I'm watching. So I am going to go in. So I think we have room back up to those pre-market highs of 860. So we're going to probably around 100. Or around, maybe around $1 a move here. So I think I might just go in with around 50% of my capital, just because I do want to try to trade up more on these. Might go maybe with like 150 shares. Yeah, so Stella. So I do want to see GRVI over 2 or 760 or 769, and then we get to the break the downtrend back up to those highs. NRXP, again, we're just kind of dying off. Not really the best. Okay, they do have some good news, so I do want to see it kind of move back. So since NRXP has a lot of potential, I do want to see maybe if I can buy a cheap call, because I think NRXP could easily rip to the upside. OPAD is not one that I'm looking to trade, but I am looking to just look and see how the play works out for OPAD. We have CRSP, again, over that 980 or 98 level. We have room back up to 102. We have 2 minutes left, and 2 minutes left till market open. Woo! All right, all right. What I'm looking for is a nice. Again, we have a lot of things that we're watching right now. Everything, there's just like good setups. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good setups so far right at market open. Now, probably only like 3 of those will actually have good plays and actually work out. But if we can nail those, then perfect. Moderna awaits from ruling on COVID-19 booster shot. And we have, is there any news in the SPY? Let's look. Nvidia, none. NRXP, again, this is the one that I'm watching. We have 45 seconds left till market open. We're going to be looking for a washout long, potentially here. All right, all right. Thank you guys for the likes. If you want to see my screen, come over to the YouTube. Right at market open, guys. I think NRXP, we might see a washout long. I'm not a huge fan because there's not a crazy support anywhere. I mean, we have support around 1202. With GRVI, looking for a washout long down to around maybe down to around 6 or 765. We have around 5 seconds left. This is what I'm going to be watching GRVI right out of the gate. There it is. I want to see a washout down to around 770. I want to see a washout down to 770. I don't want to see it rip to the upside here, because I do think if we see it rip to the upside, okay, that's good. That's didn't rip, but it's still there's the washout. We want to see it come down just a little bit more. Our spreads are pretty tight, only around 3% spreads or 3-cent spreads. Again, that washout wasn't as much as I thought it would be. So I'm going to give this a little bit of time. I don't want to try to predict it right out of the gate. We have NRXP. We're moving. We're moving up. I want to see us hold, if we can hold this level. There's the that's, yep. Then we have NVIDIA. Over those highs, I think we could easily come down. The SPY's up. Oh, no, the SPY, we're ripping to the upside off the trend line. So again, we are watching, oh, yep. CRSP, break over, I mean, again, we have to watch the SPY, what happens here, because if the SPY does well, then these will go well too. NRXP dumping. Might see a nice washout long actually on NRXP here. Nice washout long and two potential red to green move. We very light volume on GRVI. So we have NRXPs, which is GRVI. Okay, we're getting some more movement. Our hot level's at 872 right now. NVIDIA. Looking for that break above. Didn't break. It broke above, but it didn't hold it. So I think I'm gonna be watching that for the SPY again. I'm thinking I'm about to see some SPY puts here. So let's go ahead and look. Some puts, Delta. I think we could easily see this. If we crack the low, we make a new low here. I think I might buy some puts. So I do have my SPY put kind of pulled up, buying the October 15th around 440 strike. And I didn't pull the trigger on it yet because we didn't make a new low on the SPY. NVIDIA just dumping. Very light volume though. Very light volume, which is okay. We could see still a nice maybe red to green move, break over that 213 level back up to 216. And CRSP, again, we broke above but did not hold that $98 level. So we are going to be looking for the SPY to see really what it's doing. I mean, we're dumping, but with very light volume, which is what I don't want to see actually. So I'm not going to buy this put yet, just because I don't like this volume. Thank you for the follow. And we have GRVI. Again, GRVI, perfect break of the downtrend. Too bad I wasn't watching it. We have NRXP dumping off. So I am looking at GRVI, looking for a nice pullback now. Looking for a very nice pullback. NVIDIA, again, dumping off. SPY, dumping off. About the same amount of volume. I want to see a successful retest. Okay, we're below. Let's see if I can get in at like 217, 2. Place order. I'm deleting that order actually, just because I don't like the volume spread. Look how little volume there is, and look how much it's moved. So 40. So I do want to see a nice. I want to see us find some resistance here. I am looking to short the SPY down to. I want to see us break with pretty strong volume around 438. There it is. I didn't get in. For some reason, I wasn't able to get in. I'm not going to get in there because I wasn't able to capitalize. And I really just don't like the market right now overall. I want to see a pullback and retest of the 9 EMA. And we're just dumping right now. So I do want to see the SPY come back up. I don't want to see this really high volume on a really low wick. That's telling me that we could see a potential reversal pattern here. Let's go and look at GRVI. GRVI ripped up and dumped everything back. That's not what we want to see on GRVI. NRXP is not really doing much. We have a lot of volume coming in at around that 1150 level. Boom, that's perfect level. We might see NRXP actually start to pop up here. If we see this close with a really nope, that spread's not what I really like to see. Let's go back to our SPY. Let's see what's happening here. Again, I want to see a potential bullish movement back up to around 38. Potentially here around 30, 39. Just because I don't want to see the SPY like continue just to dump here, but I do want to see it come back and retest. There's the retest, very light volume here. So let's go ahead and confirm and send that. See if we can get in. I'm in at 240, 230, and 240 for some puts. I do think we are going to continue to come down. Which is okay. They're very light volume on this pullback. I want to see the SPY come all the way down today. I mean, we'll see where it comes down. I think we'll come down to around 438.20, and then we can continue to pull back a little bit more. So I do like to see that very light volume pullback. I want to see this kind of find resistance here, and I want to see it. Yep, there's the dump. I want to see it continue to. Now our implied volatility is at 16, which is okay, which is good. Then we have CRSP dumping. OPAD kind of moving now. Kind of moving. NVIDIA absolutely got rejected. So I am looking to buy I am looking for the SPY to rip all the way to the downside today. My stops are above VWAP. Oh. Okay, oh, moving and got halted. That's what we want to see. Whoa, what's going on? What's the news? Again, there's not really any news on this play, so I'd be careful taking this long. I want to see this crack. I want to see this crack 438 right now. Not in this candle. I want to see this crack. I'm going to get my great closing order, my stop just in case. My trade price is at 232. If it breaks over this VWAP, I am selling all three. But we might be forming a potential bear flag for on the SPY. I don't like GRVI at all. Not at all. Or I don't like NRXP, just deleting that. But I am looking at the SPY. Oh, come on. I know you want to move. I know you want to dump right here. I know you want to. Very light. We're kind of moving. We're below VWAP. Retest the VWAP. I want it to break here. I think the SPY has room lower. There it is. Come on. There's the break. When you see an increasing in volume here, pop down, break those lows, break that low. I know you want to. If we break the low, we're going to see more volume pop in. Decreasing volume. We want to see it crack. There's the crack. It cracked. That's what we're talking about, baby. Let's go. Now we're going to see more. Let's see it continue to come down. Let's see it continue to come down for the rest of the day. Let's see what's happening here. Yeah. Come on. I'm up 40 bucks so far. 40 bucks on it. Again, I bought right up in here. And it's getting rejected, though. It's getting rejected, so I'm not a huge... Oh. Not a huge fan of it. Oh, I should have taken my profit. Oh, look how little volume that is. I think that's a fake. That has to be a fake move to the upside. They're trying to scare him out. So I am going to, yeah, there that I should have taken my profits, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I think we have room back down. I think we could see maybe if we come back down to 438, I'm going to take my profits for the puts because we might have an inverse head and shoulders pattern here. Looks like the buyers or the sellers are now losing steam. I want to see this pull back down to around the 438, 2074. Don't like to see that at all. Yeah, come on down just a little bit more. If we see this push up, I might just sell right here for a loss. Small loss. Wasn't a fan. Wasn't a fan. Oh, what? We have a lot of volume here. Very low spread. Very low spread. I'm taking my. And I can't get out for some reason. And I'm not able to get out for some reason. And I can't get out. This is very unfortunate. I don't know why I'm not able to get out here. Cancel how should place order. Let's unlock this. Let's unlock this. Yeah, that's why. Okay, I'm only down $57 on that play. I was up 50. I should have taken my profits there, but you know it's okay. I wasn't able to, and it's all good. Oh, what a perfect halt strategy there. Perfect halt strategy. Now I am looking. Let's go ahead and look at NVIDIA over that 213. We could see calls back up to potentially 212.16. I think we can see this for show. Nice cup and handle potentially. CRSP, there's the break with really high volume. I want to see this. We see a pullback. We might be able to get in and catch the move higher, but I missed it sadly. SPY. That's unfortunate. I should have taken more of my profits there. Here we go. We have NVIDIA over. We have room up to 2. I want to see us hold this level and now start to I want to see a slight pullback and retest of around 42. Oh, man. And right now we're just kind of sitting back. Your spot might be flagging here. I want to see us hold this level. I want to see us hold this level. Again, it's a zone, not just one price level. I think we've run back up to 216. Now, what was the indication that SPY would have been able to have a pullback? We had increasing volume, very lighter volume, bigger spread. There's our first indication that we should have gotten out, and I didn't listen to it. So, since we had lower volume on a higher spread, that is telling me, okay, you know, we might have a reversal. This is not right. The trend is not validated by the volume. So, that's my bad for not listening to it. So I could have gotten out for a big profit, but it's okay that I did not. ALPP, yes sir. What? I'm confused. I can look at the stock in a sec, but right now I'm just focusing on some of my watch list. Looking for NVIDIA to hold this level, potential flag, and then break and continue higher here. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the SPY, see what's going on. Might have a double top and find resistance on that trend line. Looking for it to still continue to come down here. Very light volume on the 4 hour and on the, let's go into this 1 hour. No, about the same. Now we have decreasing volume on this 15-minute lap. Well, we've also have, it's only been 1 minute and 15 seconds, so. Decreasing volume now, decreasing volume. So I am looking for the SPY to actually find resistance now and to continue to come lower. I do want us to fill this gap today. We have a big gap to fill. But we are not. We are not. We are just ripping to the upside. We might find resistance at 441. Let's go and look at NVIDIA. Are you playing a calculator? No, but I have it just in case I need it for my to find out my position size. Again, we're kind of breaking above there. CRSP is kind of doing a bull pennant, but I don't like bull pennants. I'm not a huge fan of the puts now. I'm going to go ahead and delete those. Just because I want to see either potential inverse head and shoulders pattern, then I might be able to see it. GRVI. Ripping kind of. Looking for the retest now. And right now we're not really not really watching anything. Not crazy. Just the SPY. Just seeing what's going on with the SPY. I want to see it pull back and then not make. I want to see it make a double top here and not break as high. Then we could see. I mean, I think the SPY has room down lower. We have around 15 minutes. We have around 5 minutes left on this candle. If we have very light volume on this move higher, I think we could easily see this come all the way back down to 436 today. $440. 440. And we went 3. I think we could see it come down to 436 today. Comes down to 436 today. That'd be over 100% profit. But I am looking for the SPY. We have really light volume on this candle, which is what we want to see actually, because then it's validating that, okay, buyers aren't looking to take it higher. Now, We look, we have increasing volume, lower spread. Maybe a potential, so I am going to potentially look to actually jump into this now. Now we have increasing volume, smaller spread. I do want to see this higher low and then break. Stops would be above 439.60. There I'm in at 102 or 202. Stops are above. I want to see us close below the 90 EMA now. Don't like to see that. Don't like to see that. But we did break that low, which is okay. I don't like that at all. Guys, it's just super choppy today. I'm not a fan of it at all. At all. It's just kind of... I'm going to give it a little bit more time. I'm going to give it a little bit more time because I think we could see the SPY all the way back down to 436 today. I want to see it back down to 436 today. Don't like that, but we have decreasing volume. Decreasing volume. I want to see a double top here. Break over those highs. I'm out of this position. Very light volume. This is what we want to see. The 15 minutes. We have, well, when was this? This is the 15 minutes. So this started at 45. So we're not going to be, oh, this will be, yep, there it is. That was a fake move to the upside. There's a double top. That's why I didn't sell right there. If we break this low, I might average into this. We have a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern now. If this is confirmed, I might actually add into this, looking for the break of VWAP. Back down to around 34. Don't like this really high wick, high wick. Thank you for the follow. I do want to see the SPY drop today. The SPY's not really picking a direction. Still very light volume. We have decreasing volume on this move higher. I think I really want to wait. Well, I think we're going to break this downtrend. I want to see this crack. There we go. We have increasing volume on this. Now I want to see it crack 439.44. There it is. There it is, baby. Come on, increasing volume now. I want to see a lot come in. I want to see it crack 439.37 now. We're getting some buyers now starting to pick up. We did break that. I think we could see this. I want to see this back down to around 39 or 439 today. I want to see this back down even lower, but I'm not. It's just not really moving how I wanted it to. Still very light volume. I don't want it on this candle. You usually want to see increasing volume for the spread higher. Boom. There's the. We want it to continue to dump. We're back below that 90 EMA now. Back below that 90 EMA. Now, we could be flagging here, but I don't like, we had very light volume on this candle. But I do want to see sellers start to take it down just because we did gap up super, super high. We're on 4 minutes left. This closes with lighter volume. I do think we have room back down to the low of day. No, I don't like that, but we have still light volume. Right now, I'm just not a fan of it right now. It's just not it. I need the SPY to start cracking here. Need the SPY to start cracking. We gapped up significantly. I want to see us, we had a nice potential gap and go, but I do want to see this crack down. I want to see this start to crack down to the downside. I think the SPY has room back down to around 436 today. It's only 0.8%. But we've been moving up. We do need to have a pullback here. RSI and the SPY is at 62 on the 5 minute. We're very overbought on the 15 on the 1 hour. So I do want to see this start to dump here. There's the dump. There's the dump. We're starting to dump now. So I do want to see the SPY. Once we break that, I want to see the SPY come down. Broke that low. I know you can continue to come down here. I want to see us crack VWAP. If we crack VWAP, we are going to continue lower. If we don't crack VWAP here, like within the next few candles, I might just cut it. I want to see if we crack VWAP, we have a lot of room back down to. We're right. Also, we might bounce off the VWAP and moving averages on the 5 minute. I'm not a fan of that pivot low. I think I might just take a small loss on it. Because I'm not a fan of it at all. Very light volume though. We're very oversold on the 1 hour. So that's what I'm looking for. Our RSI is sitting at 67 or 76. We still have very light volume, but we're getting some just like absolutely crazy price action here. I'm not a fan of it at all, but I want to see a nice double top here. Very light volume, decreasing volume on the 5 minute. This just opened. But if we break up those highs, I think I'm going to call it just because I'm not a huge fan of this at all. What's the calculator for calculating position size? Ugh, not a fan of that at all. SPY is just not my friend today. I'm getting out. And I can't get out for some reason. Price tag's not worth being a participant in. Yeah. And I can't get out for some reason. I couldn't get out. Yeah, it's not going good right now, guys. Not going good at all. I mean, I'm waiting this. We are going to I want to see us start to find resistance now, back up to this 42. Come up to 42. I might go in heavier on those puts. RSI is now at 80. We have decreasing volume as well in the 15-minute. So I do expect it to find resistance. We're coming up into around 440. Breaking above that. We have room up to 41, 42. Very light volume. Look how light the volume is. I'm not a fan of this price action at all. I'm looking for this to to catch us lower. Very light volume, slower spreads. That RSI, we need it to continue to come down. Now we have extremely light volume on the 15-minute. This opened at 10. We have 10 minutes left on this candle. I'm going to see what this candle really does because we are very oversold. We're at 80. RSI is at 80 now. Let's go and look at the RSI on our... What? Now RSI is also at 80 on the 15-minute. So I want to see this pop up. F441. Let's go and look at our more of a... I have decreasing volume here. I think we have room back down to let's go and look at our NVIDIA calls. How did that work? Over, didn't hold. Meh. We got CSPR again, came back, successful retest. Now you can look to catch higher moves. Then we have KOR dumping. I'm gonna delete that off the watch list. And then how is OPAD doing? Not really working. So this is the first, I mean, we'll see what happens, but this is the first stock that has a nice price target. It's obviously not a crazy price target because we did come up and hit it. So we'll see what happens. The RSIs are just absolutely crazy. I want to see this pull back. I want to see this exact play happen here. We had very high volume, and then high volume, smaller spread. It's exactly what I want to see. We had high volume, lower spread now. A lot of buyers aren't looking to take it even much higher. So I do want to see the SPY back down to around 436 today. Maybe not 436. I want to see it come back down though. I think we could see this exact same pattern. Where we rip up, find, and then dump to the downside. We can see from this high to the low, we moved around 1.3%. To this low to the high, we moved around 1.4%. From this low to this high, 2%. So I do think we're moving around 1 to 2% a day. So oversold, guys. The RSI is stupid oversold now. We're kind of rounding off. I think I might go ahead and buy. Might buy 2 here. Maybe 1 here. Now that I get more confirmation, I might continue to add in. There's that confirmation. Kind of rounding off. I want to see a double top. If I see a double top, I'm going to buy more of these. I want to see you come back, successful retest. We didn't really find much resistance. I'm risking a high day. Now we are going to start to see this pull back. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and add in here. I like it. Lighter volume, bigger spread. Increasing volume on the 5-minute. I averaged in a little bit too early. I anticipated a little bit too early, which is okay. Very light volume, oversold. I want to see this. If we can move back down like 1% back down to 436, that would be perfect. Decreasing volume. Needs to start to come down now. I want to see a double top. We have decreasing volume. Don't want to see this break for. I don't want to see it break the highs. Break the highs. I'm out. I'm done with this. What is the best low stock to invest in? I don't know. I'm gonna check out my new song over 6K on YouTube. Yeah, sure. What is it? I'll listen to it. I don't really know the best stock to invest in right now. For cryptocurrencies, I know. But I would invest in Quant, ICP. Mike, it's just Mike Anthony. Is that it? Fuck with the beat and the rhythm. I always think Dogecoin. Nah, it's pretty good. I'm a fan. No problem. I'll go and give you a like too. Yeah, the SPY just needs to. I want to see a head and shoulders pattern on the SPY. I want to see it come down to H bars up 11%. Ooh. Yeah, H bar just moving the daily, but be careful. We have decreasing volume on the daily chart. So we might see a potential pullback in the next few days. As long as we stay above 32 cents, I'm happy with that. No, I think we're going to see we're going to start to see it start to come down a little bit more. Decreasing volume on this uptrend. Kind of in. We're in a rising wedge. We have higher volume, lower spread. It's on music stream. Apple Music and Spotify. Oh, it is. That's cool. I didn't know it. Oh man. I think we need to see it come down to exactly above 332 or 32 cents. I mean, not really. It's just that low. I mean, it might be 32, like exactly 32, but I'm looking at the daily, but not today, not yesterday, but the day before. That long wick to the downside. That's what I'm really looking for. I want to stay above that. I really want to see the SPY start to, it looks like we're kind of starting to fade off. We might be forming a rising wedge potentially. Looking for it to dump here. Now now we have very light volume on this hourly chart. I mean, we could easily see, I want to see this, we're at 83 and 81. I think we can easily see the SPY start to dip, so. We're coming up, and then we dump. So if we can nail that high, come back to 71, I mean, that's what we got to catch. That's the goal. So I am going to hold this a little bit. I was agreeing. Yep. Yes. Okay. I am holding this a little bit longer than what I should. My average down on it, and I'm going to cut it if we break over that high for the SPY. But I do think, since on the 15-minute hourly, and I'm guessing on the 4-hour we are overextended, we do have a gap fill. I would want to see that come up today. Again, we ripped up and then dumped to the downside again. So we could see that same ordeal here. We gapped up and did that. Might have that same kind of pattern here. That's what I want to see. This somewhat of this kind of candle here. Down like 73 on the play. I think I'm down like maybe 10% on it, which is okay. I'm gonna let it run because I do think if we do even come down to the open, this low, 438, we're gonna be up 50%. So, but I do want to see it if we crack that low. I mean, I want to see it back down to 36. If it comes down to 436, I'll be up 100%. What the thoughts on BAB? I'm not really too sure. Let's take a peek. Rounding off, I'm not a huge fan of it. The SPY's RSI on the 5-minute is also oversold, or overbought, excuse me. Rounding off, looking for a reversal on BABA. And then Mar and Hut. I'm a rookie, LOL. A lot of people are. It's okay. Just start in a simulator. mRNA and Hut. I don't like crypto stocks. I'd much rather invest in crypto. Nvidia bounced up, holding up. We could see it move higher. SPY still continuing to just rip. I want to see it back down to around yeah, I want to see it back down to yeah, okay, here we go. We're starting to get that we're starting to get that selling pressure now. Oh man, that CRSP trade is absolutely perfect, guys. Came back, retested that trend line, and absolutely ripped up 3%. Too bad I was too focused on SPY, or else I would have been able to catch that move. A simulator, I have Robinhood right now. Drop Robinhood, start a TD, open up a TD Ameritrade account, and start in a simulator. Very high volume. That's what I want to see. Now I'm looking for that inverse head and shoulders pattern now. Then I am looking for a potential... Josh is also watching the SPY. Oh, he's on the phone. So I am looking for a nice pull back in a double top, then confirmation. But if it does come down into lower, I might go in and buy here because I don't want to risk not being able to. There I'm in. Very light volume. I want to see a double top here. I want to see a double top. And I have an average trade price of 191. I have 441 puts. I want to see it come down to around 3880. Comes down to 38 or 39, we'll be up around 50%. Comes down to my price target, which is at 36. I'll be up. Okay, that's a little bit. That seems a little too dramatic. I do want to see the spot. I mean, I want to see it start to losing some steam here. It looks like we are losing steam. RSI is at 75 here. RSI is extremely high. 83, 81, decreasing volume, higher spread on the hourly chart. We got to see this start to losing some steam here. Moving, ripping up, might find resistance, and then I want to see it back down to close. So if we come down to market close, I think I'll be happy with that around the low of day, around 38, around 38.50. Yeah, I'll be happy with that. So I am looking for this to come all the way back down today. Once I see it start to lose some steam more. Might be forming a potential rising wedge. So I am looking for the rising wedge to come back down. We have 439.76, 439. If it comes down to there, I'll be up 30%. SL5 epic bull trap coming SPY out of the money puts. Bottom of a epic bull trap company. Yeah, I have puts on the SPY right now. I think we could see the SPY coming down to if you look at the hourly and 15, RSI sitting above 80. We have decreasing volume on the move higher, which is not what we want to see for long if you're going long. Now we have an increasing and decreasing volume in the hourly with a larger spread. I believe it's a bull trap as well. I want to see this pull back all the way down. I want to see it pull back to market open. Go on Game Jolt and search up. No, I'm chilling for now. Thank you. I already did it. PROG, why did I like it? Oh, can I like my stream? Oh, I can like my stream, huh? PROG, I think has room up to $3 to $4 potentially. Right now, guys, I have 4 puts on the SPY. I want to see it come down to market open. Comes down to market open where it was 439. We could be up around 50%. So here we're starting to crack this. We're starting to crack this downtrend, double top, or starting to crack this uptrend. We want to see this crack this falling wedge or rising wedge with a nice puts. Yeah, puts on the SPY. I'm getting some puts for it. I got puts. We just cracked it. I want to see it close below the 9 EMA now. Looks like we're down below the 9 EMA, looking for the crack. There we go. Gonna get killed. Hey, then I'll get killed. It's okay. It's okay. We gapped up significantly though. The RSI in the 15-minute and 1 hour are both over 80, which is overbought. Now we're on a rising wedge. So there's 3 reasons why I just entered the trade. We had a decreasing volume on the move higher on the 15-minute. There's 4 reasons. Decreasing volume on the hourly with a larger spread. There's 5 reasons. We see the very light volume on this hourly on the 4 hour compared to previous. So I think we could see it Could see it come down more. So we also gapped up significantly. Not crazy volume. I want to see it pull back. When do you think PROG could hit 3? By January 21st. I think you could easily hit PROG by January 21st. And then we need to see the SPY actually crack 440 right here. I want to see it continue to pop down. RSI on the 5-minute is also oversold at 72, or overbought at 72. So I do want to see the RSI, or the SPY, come down to, there it is, we cracked. That's, I think we have room back down to at least 439.52. Excuse me. And I'm going to go, I mean, just watching, I mean,